that what we were supposed to say?
Okay. In that case, Reese, please let us know when we may begin. All pay heed to the court of their excellencies, Loden and Finna, Baron and Baroness of Rivenoak. The populace has the permission of their excellencies to be seated and made comfortable. Your excellencies, there were 2 competitions that were held during the event. May we proceed to recognize those who've won those competitions?
Please do.
The first competition is a table decoration competition. And the winner of that competition is Frigg Estrella. Will Frigg Estrella come forward and be recognized? She must come forward.
Yeah. Well, seeing as she's not here at this time, we will definitely still give her the award prize.
Very well. The table decoration prize is a streamer with the Baronial Populace badge embroidered upon it, a table runner.
Yep, and that will be delivered to her via the mail, and she will have a pretty table that would go from across a normal 6-foot feasting table. It'll be yellow in our primary barony colors with a flip over of black, and embroidered on the corners on both sides of the point will be our heraldic populace badge of the Rani camera. See, Rani sable and argent with a or acorn.
Yeah, per Rani, argent and or, and acorn, inverted or, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, very
Correct.
good.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Frigg Estrella. 3 cheers. Hip hip.
Huzzah.
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
How about just make it
Huzzah!
joyful a little easier?
Jazz hands, as His Majesty does.
Jazz hands and clapping.
Your Excellencies, there was also a selfie competition where members of the populace took a selfie of themselves in their best winter garb. And the victors of this particular competition, there were 2, Tellina di Giuseppe da Fiesole and Frigg Estrella. Your Excellencies, you have words for these 2 ladies?
I got to see all of your gorgeous faces all in your garb, and it was really fun. So I'm really glad that everybody enjoyed everything. So Tellina and Frigg will be getting an illuminated 5x7 piece from myself.
Congratulations to Tellina, Lady Tellina and Frigg. 3 cheers. Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Jazz hands. We're gonna skip the hip hip huzzahs, I think.
Huzzah! Yeah.
Jazz hands. Very well, Your Excellencies. There were also 6 competitions representing different aspects of the arts and sciences. Shall we proceed to recognize the new champions?
Please do.
Very well. There are times when the populace of Rivenoak is in need of beauty. It is the prerogative of the Baron and Baroness to name an adept of Rivenoak. Therefore, do their excellencies call before them Kitta Reffer. And she must come forward, of course.
I'm here.
Yay. And the competition in this particular case was an artistic piece that an individual of your persona would have created during the winter months. And we will call before their excellencies, Kitta Reffer. Congratulations, you've been named champion, the Adept of Rivenoak. Your excellencies.
Thank you, Kitta, for entering in this and helping me run it. You entered it, and I believe Frigg was the other one, and you guys were really close, but you did win out, which is wonderful. I'm so happy that you made such a marvelous, I can't say it, Norse hood. We're just gonna go with that one.
Jorvik. Jorvik.
Yeah. Okay. You will get to keep your lovely favor that says that you are our adept, and I will ask you to host this again next year, please. Thank you very, very much.
Kitta, will you represent the Barony of Rivenoak in the arts, provide the baronial coronet and populace with art and beauty, share your knowledge with the populace, and answer any related challenge that comes before this barony?
Yes.
So then you are, by their excellency's hand, the Adept of Rivenoak. Jazz hands.
Just hands.
There are times when the populace of Rivenoak needs to know how things work. It is the prerogative of the Baron and Baroness to name a savant of Rivenoak. Therefore, do their excellencies call before them Master Gwyn Quithapplair, who is with us in spirit, the savant of Rivenoak. Their excellencies also call before them Tellina di Giuseppe da Fiesole. Your excellencies?
I'm here.
So based on the populace, they loved all your stuff. It was wonderful that you entered into the savant thing. So we thank you so very much for entering into that.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Tellina, will you represent the Barony of Rivenoak in the sciences, provide the baronial coronet and populace with science and knowledge, share your knowledge with the populace, and answer any related challenge that comes before this barony?
Can I make challenges?
Of course.
Yes.
Then yes.
you.
I'm gonna challenge people to science. Math is a science, right?
Yeah. We're going to count it as one because it's not an art.
It's a science.
We're going to, yeah, I'm punning here. I'm punning. Okay, fine.
Congratulations, you are the savant of Rivenoak. Jazz hands.
Yay. As a quick note on the Savant of Rivenoak, I would like to thank Frigg for entering her very nicely hand-done null binding needle. It was really nice to see her step up and hand make that and then start null binding. It's really awesome. Just as a note.
And as a heraldic note, the competition for the savant was winter preparations that your persona may have made. So your excellencies, we also have a competition for skaldic arts. Shall we bring forth and recognize the victor?
Yes.
Sure.
There are times when the populace of Rivenoak needs to be entertained. It is the prerogative of the Baron and Baroness to name a Skald of Rivenoak. Therefore, do their excellencies call before them in spirit or virtual presence Kipriana Loden's daughter.
Jimmy? There you go.
Their excellencies also call before them Baron Jonathan Blackbow.
He's not.
I don't believe he's with us in the meeting. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Your excellencies, do you have any words?
We sat in on there we go, a very wonderful bardic competition. We had 3 wonderful entrants, and after questioning many of the audience, we found that Jonathan Blackbow won, and we are grateful for his storytelling and his fun ambiance for our entire bardic session. We hope he will serve us well.
So, to Baron Jonathan Blackbow, it is assumed that you will represent the Barony of Rivenoak in the Skaldic and Bardic arts, provide the baronial coronet and populace with story and song, share your knowledge with the populace, and answer any related challenge that comes before this barony. Therefore, you are named the Skald of Rivenoak. Jazz hands. There are times when the populace of Rivenoak needs beer. It is the prerogative of the Baron or Baroness to name a friar of Rivenoak. Therefore, do their excellencies call before them Edric Winterboren, in spirit or in physical or virtual presence. Their Excellencies also call before them Frigg Estrella. Your Excellencies, you have words?
Drinking is wonderful. We're glad that people participated in this one. It was a little harder because you can't actually taste it, we're sorry. It's always the best part of the brewing competitions, but we are grateful that Frigg was able to enter into this so willingly. She showed us her process of what she did. It was really fun. Thank you.
Frigg, it is assumed that you will represent the Barony of Rivenoak in the brewing arts, provide the baronial coronet and populace with delightful drinks, share your knowledge with the populace, and answer any related challenge that comes before this barony. You are named Friar of Rivenoak.
Yay.
Jazz
And
hands.
Frigg is actually present, just so you know.
Oh, Frigg is here.
Oh, she is here. Fantastic.
Frigg is here.
Frigg, you want stuff?
So, Frigg, those would you like me to read those items again, and you may agree to them?
Sure.
Okay, Frigg, will you represent the Barony of Rivenoak in the brewing arts, provide the baronial coronet and populace with delightful drinks, share your knowledge with the populace, and answer any related challenge that comes before this barony?
Sure. Yes.
Congratulations, you are named the Friar of Rivenoak. Congratulations. Jazz hands again.
Yay.
Very good. Thank you.
Did he happen to say he accepted? And that is completely fine with us.
Mm-hmm. Rivenoak is a very arms open barony, isn't that correct, Your Excellencies?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it
We love
is.
all of you.
Your Excellencies, shall we continue with the recognizing the confectioner and then the muse?
Please do.
Very well. There are times when the populace of Rivenoak needs to be fed. It is the prerogative of the Baron and Baroness to name a confectioner of Rivenoak. Therefore, do their Excellencies call before them Ashlan Ingen Galchover to come before their Excellencies virtually, in spirit, or in any other way. Their Excellencies also call before them Lady Talina Di Giuseppe da Fiesole, who is virtually present with us.
Both Robin is present as Ashlyn also. As a note. Yeah. Yeah.
Your Excellencies, do you have any words?
Your turn. Okay. Thank you so very much for entering into the food competition. I'm so glad that we actually got to do this, and I'm glad that you got to spend the time making that in your Zoom. I saw that. That was fun. Thank you, Talina.
Thank
Talina,
you.
will you represent the Barony of Rivenoak in the culinary arts, provide the baronial coronet and populace with delicious food, share your knowledge with the populace, and answer any related challenge that comes before this barony?
Absolutely.
Congratulations, and you are named the confectioner of Rivenoak.
Yay.
Jazz hands.
Sorry, I'm early.
There are times when the populace of Rivenoak is in need of inspiration. It is the prerogative of the Baron and Baroness to name a muse of Rivenoak. Therefore, do their Excellencies call before them, virtually or in spirit or in any other ways, Atli in Irski, to come before them. Their Excellencies also call before them Rudaba al-Nahdiya. Your Excellencies, you have words?
I do. So I wanted to thank Rudaba very much for entering into the Muse competition with her riddle. I know she also put it up as a challenge that's still available until December 20th, but it's still a riddle and you still entered. So thank you so very much.
Because I thought it was supposed to be you hosting a game throughout the day.
That's fine. It's wonderful. We were just hoping people would share their passions in some way, and you did, and that's wonderful. Thank you.
Lady Rudaba, will you represent the Barony of Rivenoak in the dancing and inspirational arts? Provide the baronial coronet and populace with inspiration and dance? Share your knowledge with the populace and answer any related challenge that comes before this barony?
I hope to be able to rise to the position, although I do not live in Rivenoak.
That is just
Rivenoak.
Thank you.
Our barony has a tradition of being open arms to those who visit our lands. So do you agree to this?
Oh, I meant yes, but I might fail sometimes.
Your
That
Excellency.
might
what do you
be
think
the
about
most
this?
Rivenoak response ever, though.
That is a wonderful response. We will accept her with open arms. Thanks.
Absolutely.
Very well. Congratulations, Lady Rudaba. You are now the Muse of Rivenoak.
Yay, thank you.
Just hands. Whatever they're doing.
Jazz hands. Please allow the herald a moment to, okay. Their Excellencies call before them Kitta Reffer. And Kitta Reffer is here present.
I'm still here.
It was determined that the Barony of Rivenoak was populated by many artisans. To recognize them, those created the Order of the Oak Leaf, the symbol of those who practice and teach the arts and sciences within the barony. Your Excellencies, do you have any words?
Kitta, you've done a ton of artwork for the barony. You've done a ton of work for us in the arts and sciences regard. And obviously you're also our sitting adept, and thank you so very much. You are much deserving of this award. So you'll be getting in the mail a leather made oak leaf as your token.
For Lady Kitta Reffer, newest member of the Order of the Oak Leaf. Jazz hands.
Yes,
Yes,
I have on time that time.
Their Excellencies call before them Frigg Estrella, who is now present. When Rivenoak was a shire, it was decreed that it was necessary to reward those who gave great service to the group. When Rivenoak became a barony, the order was retained. Your Excellencies, do you have any words?
Frigg, you joined us back at Fool's Tourney, and you had a blast joining in on our fun antics that we had for that. And in this one, you jumped in feet first into everything we were doing, and we are so grateful for that. You've helped us by bringing joy to us and all the other things. So we would like to give you this token, which you'll get in the mail, and it is a rondelle of a piece of oak wood. It's to represent the first
The Hooker
great
Oak Tree?
that split.
The Hooker Oak Tree.
Thank you. The Hooker Oak Tree that our barony is named from, essentially.
Thank you, Your Excellencies.
For the newest member of the Order of the Rivenoak, jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Your Excellencies, the autocrat has business before your court. Shall I call her forward?
Please do.
Will Baroness Finna come before their Excellencies and herself?
Oh, I'm already here. So I have to go around and come back. Okay, hold on. Okay, do it again, Seamus. All right, sorry. We are doing a virtual 12th night this year, and it is on January 9th, and I get to be your autocrat along with the lovely Elena. Wow. And she's going to be helping me run everything, and we're trying to gather up stuff. So if you want to see anything happen at 12th night, please let me know. Otherwise, it will be on West Kingdom on January 9th. That's all I have. Thank you.
He called the autocrat for this event.
No. For this event, I've got work now. What?
Yeah.
Autocrat of this event. Thank you all for joining my Rivenoak Yule thing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do anymore.
I hope you all had fun.
I hope you all had fun. Remember, please leave the place cleaner than you found it.
Enjoy the after party, but don't drive.
Yeah, enjoy the after party, but don't drive. Remember, you can stay here, but you can't stay here in my Zoom, okay? So. All right, so that's my autocrat report as the Rivenoak Yule, and then I also decided to bomb my own thing as the autocrat for the 12th night virtual. So there you go.
For Her Excellency and the wonderful work as autocrat for both this event and the upcoming 12th night, as well as all the helpers and people who have helped make this event successful. Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. Yeah, thank you so much, Kidda. That's my bad. I totally. And Kidda gets tons of tokens from the sidebar. She gets cookies. Yeah, because she did all the work. So thanks.
Pay heed to the words of the Baron and Baroness of Rivenoak.
I've had a lot of words, so we're going to turn it over to the big guy.
Thank you all for coming out. I'm glad everyone had such a great time today. And I'm glad to see so many of you. This is rough compared to our normal Yule, but I believe that we have done a wonderful thing here today. And I sincerely hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being a part of this family. And I hope to see you in person as soon as possible.
I second that entire thing. So thank you very much again. Kelly Graham.
There being no further business before this court. Long live the Baron and Baroness of Rivenoak. Long live the King and Queen of the West. Long live the Prince and Princess of Sinagua. And long live all of the other princes and princesses of the West. Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. Woo!
Court is now ended.
That may be the fastest court ever.
We nailed it.
Are we off YouTube now, Reese?